Hello and welcome to my next mobile dungeon video. Today we are back on World 4 and I want to talk about one of the new epic heroes here, the Desert Ranger. The thing is why he's so low rated is because of his randomness, but he can still be quite strong versus bosses, for example, or in the arena. That's why I picked him here. And his ultimate will deal 90% damage to one target and then hits 3 random enemies. This can actually hit the same enemies multiple times and will deal a lot of single damage. If we do it against Titans, it will be like 240% damage and he will most likely be stunned and rest down, which is kind of nice. This thing can also hit the Titans twice, which is also nice, and this one is the reason why I think he's not that great, because the numbers are just too low and it can also not hit a target multiple times. So if we just go into Titans, I'm not sure if I have any Titan left. Yeah, this one. I didn't clear this one. So if we just go in here, use that thing, this one, and now if we look at his ultimate, you can see it actually deals the damage, and it's quite nice damage, to be honest. And also this one will also hit twice here. You just saw that. That's why he's pretty good, I would say, versus Titans. The problem is it's not for all boss fights, since in the later dungeons you will not have a single boss anymore. You will always have like 3 bosses or 5 enemies on the boss fight. That's why he's not that high ranked in the tier list, but still he's quite nice. And I also use him here for the arena. If we just look here, I use him to face like Mercy, and you just saw that I just stunned the enemy Mercy, which is always nice. I mean, the problem with him is that his ultimate is still just random, so it can like hit the wrong targets, and this way he's quite useless then, but still it's nice to have like a stun option. And if you, for example, struggle versus the Mercy dungeon, you can also use him. I think you would be fine in that dungeon as well for the boss fight, for the Mercy boss fight, since you just want a stunner versus Mercy. And that's the whole point of playing him. Right there, you just saw that he didn't stun Mercy or didn't attack Mercy the way I wanted it to be. So it can also not work out quite sometimes because of his randomness. That's kind of his big problem. But yeah, nonetheless, he's quite nice. He's not on the radar for many players, and I think can be quite nice. And there you just see that the arena fights can get really close because of the randomness of Mercy as well. That's also the reason why I here lost one fight already. But still, he's quite nice in the arena, and maybe for the near future, when there are guild hunts or something, he might also be useful. And also maybe his talents. There's a big problem with his talents, that he doesn't have agility in it. I mean, this one, for each dead enemy and debuffs have more impact, he got like 5 agility there. And yeah, I mean, his talents are just not matching for him, and that's some issue with him, that his talents are really bad. Still, you can like use him if you struggle here in the Mercy boss fight, as I said, or in the near future versus guild hunts content. The thing is, with the Titans, of course, he's also quite nice, but Titans are usually not the big problem anyway. So let me know in the comments what you think about this guy, if you tried him out as well. And I also wanted to like make a little project on my World 3 account again, and I just bought the arena tickets here in the black market for quite some time now and saved them up here, and I wanted to see if I can like maybe push in the arena again. Right now I'm close to top 10, and I just want to find out if I still can beat like the top players here on the server, even though I was inactive for like a few months. I started to like log in daily to play some beer like every third day or something like that for like 3 weeks now. And yeah, if you're interested to see if I can make it, like if I can do it to the top, you can also write that down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.